The fourth word comes from the Gospel according to St. Matthew, the 27th chapter, verses 35 to 36 and 39 to 46. St. Matthew writes, "And when they had crucified him, they divided his garments among them by casting lots. Then they sat down and kept watch over him there. And those who passed by derided him, wagging their heads and saying, 'You who would destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days, save yourself. If you are the Son of God, come down from the cross.' So also the chief priests, with the scribes and elders, mocked him, saying, 'He saved others. He cannot save himself. He is the King of Israel. Let him come down now from the cross, and we will believe in him. He trusts in God. Let God deliver him now, if he desires him. For he said, I am the Son of God.' And the robbers who were crucified with him also reviled him in the same way. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, 'Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani?' That is, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Here ends the lesson. My God, why have you forsaken me?" This is a quote from the opening of the 22nd Psalm. I often wonder exactly what Jesus was feeling as he quoted these words from Psalm 22. Certainly Jesus knew that death was drawing near. Certainly the suffering was immense. I find it encouraging that even the Son of God can struggle with the question, where is God now? Why do I have to suffer as I am now doing? In this moment in Matthew's Gospel, we are reminded that Jesus is truly divine and truly human. Jesus' humanity comes through in this moment. If Jesus is like us, we can identify with the question, my God, why have you forsaken me? How many of us are asking this exact question at this moment in history? Coronavirus patients who were cut off from their families, alone in the hospital, able only at best to communicate via phone. Doctors and nurses struggling with their daily workload. Ordinary people overwhelmed by stress and fear. Yet we know that God the Father never abandoned Jesus and will raise Jesus on the 3rd day. We know that God never abandons us. An old and valid pearl of wisdom says that if I am no longer as close to God as I would like to be, God has not moved, so I must have. We all feel overwhelmed at times, abandoned at times. How comforting to know that everything we feel, Jesus felt. Thirst, hunger, fear of abandonment. But God the Father is there, watching over Jesus. God is always there, watching over us. No matter how alone we feel, we are never alone. When we feel alone, that is when God is carrying us. Our hymn is "In the Cross of Christ I Glory."